Okay, good morning, everyone. I hope that we're all doing good, and I also hope that you can get me clearly. Please, if you can get me clearly, just do a comment in your WhatsApp group. Please, if you can get me clearly, and also if you can see my screen, please do comment in your WhatsApp group. If you can get me clearly, do comment in your WhatsApp group. Any of the WhatsApp group, just say all good. Okay, beautiful. All good. Okay, definitely everything is fine and we are all connected. Okay, good morning, Bell Forex. Good morning, everyone. I hope that we are fine. I hope we are doing great this morning. It's a privilege for me to be here again with you to share my trading knowledge here this morning to improve and to guide you. Okay, my friends, it's been a while that we haven't had such sessions, and today we are going to be talking a little bit more on the general trading to itself, and we are going to look at some few pairs as stipulated our program. So in our program, we are going to be giving you the right mindset and also the skills you need to be able to prevail in the forex market. And as I said yesterday, I had a series of conversation with one or two people, and the general situation for Cameroon as far as forex is concerned has improved, but there's still a lot to be done. People are still blowing their account, even though it's indispensable for forex traders to not to blow their account. But still, it will be encouraging if these traders not just blow account, but also generate a lot of profit from the market. So there are certain things that will so there are certain things that we have to take into consideration as far as this program is concerned to make it effective. So the program will be basically for 2 months, and within the 2 months, I will be making sure that you improve on the way you trade, you improve on the way you see forex, and that all those who partake in the program at the end of 2 months should be able to show consistent results. And I believe that if you give me your ears, your time, and your every 5 a.m., I'll be able to change a lot of things. To start, I am not the god of forex. I never created forex. But I believe that I started trading before many of you right here. And I've experienced many things which I can share my experience with you to shorten your path to success. I am not the bank, neither am I the market maker. I'm not a magician. But the cost of trading every single year, the cost of being in the market for a long term, I have basically discovered things that you may not have discovered. And the same things you may know probably could be the same thing I know. But now, you may be able to also guide me, also improve. I'm a student always, so I'm a student like you. I remember back when I was learning Forex with IML, my teacher would always say that she's a student always. So I am a student always. So at any time you think that there is something you can also give me to improve on what I know to be better, then I'm always right here and waiting to collect. So it's a game of support. It's a game of you working with me and me working with you. It's a game, it's a collective. We can't do alone. Many hands do light work. So if all of us can collaborate together, we'll be able to improve on the current situation of forex trading in our own country. We'll be able to do things that other people will be able to benefit. Our next generation will be able to benefit. And so I want you to see forex trading as a business. I want you to see forex trading not just gambling, not just like a game of chance, because many people are still taking forex as a game of chance. Many people still see forex as so difficult, so tough, so strong. But today, first of all, I'll share my exact strategy, like what I do to stay happy as a trader. After trading for almost 5.5 years today, I realized with time that there were times that I make a lot of profit from the market. Same goes with many of you here. Many people here make money. You deposit $1,000, in less than no time, you have generated another $1,000 from it. You had 3,000, you had 4,000. But now, one day you just get up and you blow the account, and you have started back from afresh. Let's just look at it this way. Let's just assume that you are a worker, right? Many people here could be working. Because it starts by understanding what you are doing. It starts by really understanding what it is. Because many people have the wrong impression about forex. Many people watching YouTube video, following hypers on YouTube, on Facebook, all over social media. You are watching people floating their cars around, floating houses, jets, and they tell you they do this from forex. But I will not lie to you, my friends. Where have you seen Dangote, for example, floating his cars around the internet? Where have you seen Bill Gates, for example, posting a new car he has bought or a new jet he has bought? Where have you seen Elon Musk, right, posting the new car he has bought or the new house he has bought? Where have you seen Mark Zuckerberg posting the new house he has purchased or the new house he has bought? But rather, you will see these people I've just named, maybe actually talking about a new business venture, talking about a new discovery they have done, or talking about something of value they have created. You understand? But it's a common culture, especially in Africa. It is very easy to say that in Africa, to spot out somebody trading forex or somebody that claim he or she trade forex, because in every single thing they make, they're going to hype it. If you look around your quarter, we don't need to go far, my friends. If you look around your quarter, where you are right now, any quarter you are in Cameroon, if you look around that quarter, you will notice that there is somebody in your quarter owning a very big and mighty story building. You don't even know who that person is. If you look around your quarter, especially in cities like Douala, Yaoundé, Bamenda, you may realize that somebody have a very sophisticated car. The person lives so well. He has a lot of money. But if you follow that person on WhatsApp or on Facebook, you may not see the person posting when he or she built the house. No. Or when he or she bought the car. No. He won't. It definitely means that what? The person have a way, maybe a way he or she generate a business that he generates money from. And he focused in that business, not in showing off what he or she has. So, if you think that forex motivation or what motivates you to trade forex is the car being floated on social medias, the houses people are floating, you will fail, because it is not the process of succeeding as a forex trader. Showing off cars or watching videos of people that claim to be very successful as forex traders, or people that say that, or actually post and hype how they turn $1 to $20,000, $1 to this amount of money. You are just focusing on actually being motivated but motivating without a due process, you will never succeed. So forex trading is not about the lifestyle, but forex trading is actually understanding who you are. Who are you? Let's start from here before we can put forward to understand other things. You need to understand who you are. Who are you? I am Peter, I'm Paul, I'm Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie, what is your economic status? That means how many meal can you take a day? Where do you live? Do you live in a comfortable apartment? Do you drive a car? Do you have other assets? Okay, what is your financial need? That is the thing. What's your financial need? And what is the step, the written plan you have taken to grow your financial status? All of these things you need to put it down today as you start this mentorship program. You should be able to know who you are. You should be able to know if $5 is sufficient to solve your daily problem, or if $1,000 is needed to solve your daily problem. But now, if $5 is to solve your daily problem, so how much are you willing to invest in terms of capital, in terms of human investment, in terms of work, to be able to achieve $5, to be able to solve your problem? Once you identify who you are, if I'm having a car and you are having a bike, the amount of fuel I put in my car a day is not the same you put in your bike a day. So me and you will never have same financial needs. Understand? So based on your financial needs, there is no need you put pressure on yourself to achieve the financial need of another person. When the rain is falling, right? Little drop of rain automatically can inundate a city, a town. It simply means that if you understand what you are going to, who you are, you can make small profit that can consistently generate to something mighty at the end of the day. And if you stop looking at these flashy things, stop on following these people thinking that forex is just about big cars, owning a big car, a big house, owning an iPhone, showing off on the internet, you will actually see that if you make your $2, you'll be comfortable with your $2. If you make your $10, because to move to the next stage of success, right? You need to first of all begin by appreciating what you have. You need to first start by accepting that, okay, I have $10. I am satisfied that I made $10 today. I'm happy. I have encouraged my mind. I am glad with my mind that I've made $10. And tomorrow you can make $12, you can make $13. But if you just want to be like Ronnie, right? Without putting in or without being patient to work to become like Ronnie, you may never be me. So guys, let's forget about all the hypes on the internet. Most of these hypes you see are probably focusing on selling a forex course, which you need to understand from today. I have been victim, and that's why they keep saying that up to 1 to 2% of only 1 to 2% of all forex traders are profitable. Yes, because the mass of the forex traders are willing to take jumps, they have been misled. They are out there looking for jumps left and right. Some of them don't even know. Some of you don't even know that what you know currently as I'm talking to you, if you are able to practice just that one strategy over and over and over and over, within the space of 1 to 3 months, you'll be able to generate consistent profit from just what you know. Yes, but because some of you have low self-esteem, you don't even believe that you can succeed. You don't even believe that what you know can generate money. You only think that is what Ronnie knows, or is what Mr. D or Mr. F knows that can generate profit. You spend your day watching videos, you spend your day thinking that there is something you need to discover to make profit, which what you need is with you. So people even don't make use of the information they get. Yes, Just a simple support and resistance strategy can give you trading profit daily. Just your trend line can give you money. But now, improving on what you know can improve or increase your profitability ratio. So, my friends, you need to be able to have that self-esteem. You need to be able to believe that you can even succeed before you succeed. So, there is a lot of things to take into consideration. For example, let me share with you what I do to be able to see the money I make in forex. Few years back, I always have the dream to grow my account from $1,000 to $100,000. I will take a $100 account, grow it consistently from the beginning. Let me just from before I begin to explain the experience or what I do. Most of you trading forex, you guys realize that when you start trading forex, right? For the first few months or for the first few weeks when you start trading your life account, you are making profit. But after like 2-3 or 1 month, you are not making profit again. You are only losing. It is because at the beginning you had a goal, you had an objective. And because humans are so emotional, the profit you have made have changed your emotion, and you have been able to shift away from your trading plan or for what you have as a strategy, or to be able to save money from the market. So what I do as a trader, because before I always struggle to grow my account. Like if I have $1,000, let me see it move to $5,000. Let me see it from $5,000 to $20,000. And at the end of the day, I will blow the money. Yes, I'll blow it, and I will discover that the work of like 3 months or 4 months has gone in vain. So that is called wasted effort. None of you here working under a company will ask the company to save your salary and not to pay you, and to only pay you by the end of the year. So what if by the end of the year the company collapses? That means you have worked for 12 months free. Yes. And I realized that even in the state, when people are working, they have a period where they get their pay. It could be bi-weekly, it could be monthly, it could be every after a period. But people are willing to take what they have worked. People are willing to catch out their profit. So before, I was not catching out profit. I would just be trading, having dreams, right? To have the big account size of my mentor, to have a $100,000 account like what I saw my mentor having. But I want to tell you that some of the $100,000 account that you see were not grown from 10,000. Probably has just been funded 100,000. There are people I know, I have met, especially after my trip in Qatar. I saw people having funding, people bringing $50,000 for them to trade, $100,000 for them to trade, $200,000 for them to trade. So they don't necessarily need to grow an account from $1,000 to $100,000. So you must not compare your financial status. That's why I said you need to know your financial status. You need to know who you are. You need to know the type of opportunity you have and the type of account you can trade. You know, if what you can lay hand on is $500, then you know that is your own financial capacity. You work with a game of $500. You have initial capital of $500, and you need to draw a plan from the $500 that enable you to cash out profit and reinvest in other sector of your life, or reinvest in other businesses. You understand? So forex for me is a farm where I search for raw material. I search for raw material to invest in my businesses, to invest in other things in my life, to save, to feed, to eat, and to do other things. Before, I was a very stupid trader. I had no investment. I only trade, blow the account. I trade, blow the account. So what I do today is that every single day for me running has a new deposit. Yes, I want to tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth because it's only the truth that can set me and you free. I'm not saying that you can do like me. I understood myself. I saw myself growing $500 to $1,500 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Friday, I blew it. This is the truth I want to tell you. All the traders you see out there, they lose money and they blow their account. All the people you see using fat lot sizes, they are prone to risk. And if you are prone to risk, at any time, you can blow your account. So, I am a risky trader. That's who I am. I cannot trade the lot size you trade. I cannot trade 0.05 or 0.1. For those who know me, I start with 0.5, 1, 2, 3. And with a very small account size. So I'm a risk man. So at any time I can blow my account. I know that that's who I am. I cannot lie to you. If I'm a smoker, I'll tell you I'm a smoker. But now, I teach you to be any type of trader you want to become. The goal at the end of the day is to discover who you are and how you can do with your personality to make marks of profit from the market. You must not represent or replicate the exact me, but you can develop who you are. You understand? This is who I am. I'm that type of a trader that I don't think of growing my account to $100,000 to $50,000 before withdrawing profit. I'm that type of a person. I'm a Bamileke person. I'm a Bamileke man. I'm from Bafang. And I have the business side of forex. Every day when I go to the forex exchange market, I have my capital. If I sit down today, I say today is $500 I'm depositing in my account. I will deposit the $500. If by the end of the day, I've seen no trade. If I like, I can withdraw back my money. If I put the $500, I take it to 1,000, I will withdraw all the 1,000. If the next day I see that my starting capital is just $100, I put the $100. If I generate $400 from it, I withdraw the shit. The day I blow my account, it means absolutely nothing to me because I have withdrawn the profits of the previous day and I've invested it in other businesses. And I can go back to those businesses to get money. It's only when I realize this that I need to get paid for the work I do as a trader that I was happy. I was always sad. In a certain point in my life, I was looking older because I would trade very well. I would do trading quite extremely good. I would raise an account from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I'll get the one money and lost 500. I'll be sad. I'll be weeping because you have done what we call wasted effort. All your effort has been wasted. When you blow your account, you have wasted internet connection. Just as some of you don't take into consideration all of this. Take your time, the internet, the electricity, the mind, the energy you put together, and then at the end of the day, you blow an account. They call that wasted effort. If you work for 1 month, 2 months, and they don't pay you in the company you are working for, you will be thinking to back out. You will hear people will revolt. People will revolt. People will begin to cause strike because they need pay. So how do you feel as a forex trader working without pay? You trade, you cannot pay yourself. You just want to show off. This is one case with one of our own, Elvis, in the group. Last time he had some position on gold, which he started trading that position with not up to $300. He started like today and continued the trade the following day. Elvis generated close to about $3,500. And Elvis came to the group and posted that they should call him the king of gold. And they told him that they will call him the king of gold if he takes the account to 5,000. So, but there was one thing I learned from that. Elvis wanted to show to people that he could make huge amount of money from gold with a small account. So the objective again wasn't to make profit, catch out the profit, but the objective was to prove to people that he can do it. And because they told him that if you can take this account to $5,000, we will call you this name, he was forced to do what? To enter more lots, bigger lot sizes, and forgetting the initial plan of his trading. He started his trading quite well. He did it very beautifully at the beginning. But at a certain point, emotion came in and he felt to prove to people something. I don't prove to anybody. This is another lesson you should learn from me. I'm not here to prove to you I'm a profitable trader. I'm not here to prove to you I can make $100 or $400 from $100 or $500 from $100. I have a screenshot of my account. I don't even share to you. If you wish, I will share to you more than 20 screenshots where I've taken small accounts, $50, $100, quadruple it, triple it, double it, quadruple it a day. And when I do a screenshot, I have them in bulk. I can show you all of you, and you people will see the magic. I triple them, I quadruple them. But I will not take those results to come and prove to you, to come and prove to you that I can triple my account, I can quadruple my account, because it is not the goal. It's not the goal. It's not the goal. So you need to understand the goal. What is your goal? Is your goal proving to people you are making profit? Before you make $2, you have put on your status. And then after, when your friends come and borrow you money, when you have blown the account, because they think that you have money, because you show it on your status. And the next thing that came to your mind is that, since this account is at $200, I put on my status on $200. I want to show the same trade to these people that I can take this to $300. And you fail to even take the profit, and the market goes against you and blow the account. Now they come the next day thinking you are rich. They bring their problems to you. You can't solve it. And they look at you as a stupid, stingy man, because you prove to people you are something you are not. My friends, before I want to start showing you or guiding you on how to trade profitably, you must be in the right condition for this material to enter your head. If you are not in the right format, you will, no matter the noise and no matter the strategy I'm going to share here, it will change nothing in you. So the first thing, my friends, is to put you in the right position, is to put you in the right state of mind, in the right way of thinking about Forex. I want you guys to drop the ego. I want you guys to forget about proving to people. I want you guys to believe that you are alone. And if you lose money, you lose your money. If you make money, you have made your money. It's your money, not my money, not Mr. B or Mr. D's money. Forex is a business that you don't need to be showing everybody what you do. Yes. Learn to be low key for some time. Learn to actually understand what you are doing. Create an investment plan. You are putting $100 in Forex today. Your goal is that if you take this $100 to $150, you'll be able to pay yourself with $50. Right? You'll be able to pay yourself with $50. And you are going to put this $50 in a business or in a small project where you are sure that this project is going to guarantee you the day you blow the account. Let me tell you the truth. You can never be a Forex trader that doesn't lose money. I mean, you can never. Yesterday, I was watching one of the videos of FX Lion on Twitter. FX Lion in Nigeria is one of those guys we met in Qatar. And I admire him so much. Yeah, he's a guy that have lost $1 million trading Forex on exness. He blew it. So I watched one of his posts on Twitter where FX Lion has actually lost $8,000. Imagine, $80,000. And this guy is still breathing, and this guy is still trading. It definitely means that the $80,000 was not all the money FX Lion had. Maybe he has withdrawn $200,000 day before then. You understand? Maybe he has withdrawn maybe $200,000 the day before then. So the day he lose doesn't mark the end of his career. Some of you here, the day you lost your $100, you take 2 months to work money again to start trading. It should not be so, my friends. You should know your risk tolerance based on your financial capacity. If me, I want to tell you the truth. If I blow a $500,000, let me say if I blow a $500 account now, or if I blow a $1,000 account now, me, I have money in my saving account, fund $5,000 the next day. It's not mouth. I'm telling you people the truth. If I blow $500 now, as I'm talking to you in this class, I can put back $500 in the next 30 minutes. It means nothing to me. That is my financial capacity. That's what I've grown up to. Full stop. But if it's not your status, that means it's not what you can do. Don't do it. If you cannot put $500 and blow it, and then put another one, then why risk? Why risk? The higher you risk, the higher you can make. The lower you risk, the lower you can make. Full stop. So if you have a smaller capital, understand your risk tolerance. Know how you put, know how you risk. Know who you are. You can never be Ronnie, and Ronnie can never be you. That's one thing you should know. I will never compare myself to a forex trader. I will never. That is the least thing I can do as a forex trader. I will never compare myself to FX Lion. Neither will I compare myself to Spirit FX, or neither will I compare myself to Kojo or to any guy out there. I will never. Because Kojo is not me. I'm not Kojo. Kojo has his life. He has his responsibility. He knows what he does. He knows his financial needs. He knows exactly what to do. So if you want to replicate the exact Kojo, you may not replicate Kojo, because you need to have your own identity. Everybody here has responsibility. Me and you can work in the same company. We get paid same salary, but I use my salary to do things more than you. You may have greater responsibility. And I can go to the bar, drink, share, but you cannot, because you have a lot of responsibilities. So if you want to really trade forex, you need to understand first who you are. Stop comparing you with others, but rather learn the process of success of others. What did they do to succeed? And what can you do? Because a lot of people fail to succeed because they want to do copy success. You cannot copy the success of Ronnie. You can never copy the success of Dangote. You can never. You are an individual of yourself. So you need to discover who you are. Discover what you can do to make money. You need to discover what you can do to generate money from forex. You need to develop your own unique way of trading. I have told people how I do my own. I deposit daily and I withdraw daily. Full stop. That's me. Oh. That's me. If you see me, you think that you meet me on the road and tell me, Ronnie, show me your $20,000. I will not show you anything. Oh. I will not. That's not me. Before I fooled myself, I thought I could be that. I thought I could hold a seminar like this and then show people that, oh, this is my $50,000 account I'm trading. Oh, this is my $20,000 account I'm trading. And then one day I get up, boom, I blow it. And then those people you show them, you motivated them. Now you have blown it, they will not contribute to give you. I don't fake. Ronnie, I don't fake. Secondly, don't take people money to trade forex. I've received series of complaints where people from Bell Forex, some students, have invested their money with others, and at the end of the day, they are not neither giving them profit and they are nowhere to be found. I don't want to mention their names, but I'm doing my due research, and I want to guarantee you, if you have taken money from any person from Bell Forex and you have not refunded it, I bet you I will follow you. I have the connection that it takes to catch you anywhere in this Cameroon. I'm telling you the truth. I have the connection it requires me, Ronnie. I can catch you anywhere you are. If I concentrate my 2 days on you, I'll catch you. 2 days only. Just I don't have energy to waste. So I want to tell you guys, don't take people money that you trade for them. So, believe in me, if you have the right mindset to trade, then definitely we will be able to push up with this mentorship program. So guys, let's go to our chart and look at the first pair of the day, which is GBP/USD. So GBP/USD is one of those pairs I trade very regularly, and I focus myself mostly on this pair because I don't know, I fell in love with GU, and I always do my possible best to trade this pair from every dimension, from every direction. Now guys, starting with GU, since today was actually putting you guys through what we are going to be doing and giving you the right mindset, we may just look at GU and any other pair. When it comes to analyzing, right? When it comes to analyzing for me, the first thing I do, you need to understand that there is a macro movement. That means there is a major movement that the market gives based on higher time frame like the weekly and the daily. This is exactly what carries the long run. And This is exactly what carries the long run. Many people fail to understand. Many people can see small daily movement and the fall spray of those small daily movement. But if you actually start by understanding in a macro perspective what is happening in the industry, then you'll be able to, in the short term, trade those smaller setup. So, like here for GU, for example, in the first few days, most of the analysis that we are going to be doing will be general. And once I have set up my pattern, once I've seen my pattern, for example, for GU, once I've identified my pattern, I stick to that and I allow the analysis there, and then I just begin to update my daily work to make my work quite easy. So looking at GU for a very long term now, GU has been selling massively. And if you look at this pair, for example, it will simply say is that here on GU we have a stronger US dollars. The US dollars have been very strong as compared to the Great Britain pound since February 2008. Since February 28. So since 2008. US dollars has shown a lot of strength in respect to Great Britain pounds, and there have been a lot of things that has pushed the dollars to be that strong. And there are periods where we have observed a recovery phase for the strength of the Great Britain pounds, but overall we have had a stronger US dollars. So fundamentally, looking at the debt ceiling in the US today, they are looking forward to increase the debt ceiling in the US, and definitely putting investors are looking forward to actually buy more. People are looking forward to buy more US dollars, and it could happen in the weeks ahead for us to get back a stronger dollar. Because if we have a stronger dollar, then this trend definitely needs to push back to its place. But now, looking at what we saw here, I saw basically a drop consolidation drop pattern. So this was a pattern which is a continuation pattern. So for GU, I saw this on a higher time frame. So all about this pattern, this is a continuation pattern, and we had a break to the side of the trend. So a break in the direction of the trend, and now we are having a series of pullback which these strategies stipulate, and we can drop. Now, when teaching these strategies, normally we always have this case where we have when this market is consolidating, it's quite important for us to pick up the basis or the height and the low of consolidation. And when we pick up the highs and low of consolidation, different trading strategy might come into play. Some people may think about the break and retest method of trading this pair. So we can have break and retest, and we can have also a penetration into the zone of consolidation before the market regain back its trend. We also could analyze the wave that break consolidation to find out how far the market could go. So this particular wave that that actually caused the break, we can also investigate that wave to understand. So that is actually the pattern that we saw for GBP USD, and you can look at it very well. You see that this pattern is quite clear. I did some, let me just wipe this tiny work that I did on this one time frame here to make this clear a bit. So as you guys can see this, I've already set up my higher chart skeleton, and you can see the market came up from this area here. It came down from here. It came down from here, as you can see here. We had this shift. This is a leg that brought the market into consolidation. So this leg brought this market into consolidation. This leg here brought the market into consolidation, and this is another leg, the leg that took out the market from consolidation. So this is the two main things that actually push us to see this pattern quite clearly. But now, at this point here in time, we now need to investigate. We need to investigate this because looking at the geo long term, we need to investigate this leg that took out the market from consolidation, and that's where now traders will be forced to actually bring in different strategies, different strategies now that they have to be able to find an appropriate solution or to be able to get a setup for this. So this pattern has been actually determined already. The lows and the heights of the consolidation have been taken into consideration, and now we have the pattern that actually break low out to prove to us the continuation of a bearish market. We also have a series where we saw a huge stop hunt on the monthly candle during the consolidation. This was like a fake breakout, and I could actually show you here. This was a stop hunt candle that I show you from here. And now we have now to focus on the trend that actually caused the market to break the consolidation zone. And remember, I always tell you guys, forex, when you're trading forex, we need to know area of interest, that means points of value, and areas that really don't have much value. And we need to know the price action that takes place when price meet an area of value. And so we need to know exactly when to enter the market and when not to enter the market. So when I'm looking at this wave, when I'm looking at this wave that took down the market, there is two things I'm looking for. I'm going to be investigating here. I'm going to be investigating here on the weekly chart any significant resistance that I may have along the line as this market is going up. So I may start by doing a simple mapping work. Here I can say that I had a resistance here, so I will map it out. So, and then I had another resistance here, I map it out. And I have another resistance here, I map that out. And I have another resistance here. So these are the possible points in this market where we are going to have some reactions. So if this market left from this bottom, for example, here, if this market actually left from this bottom here, for example, and the market is going up, already as a trader, I need to have in mind, okay, that I'm not going to sell this market at any point until I meet this significant point of action here. So automatically, you only look for buy setups and forget about the sell setups. So you have already saved yourself from unnecessary stress and loss, because market will move from one key zone to another key zones. It's simple. These are the things that you should know and have in mind on a daily basis. Market left from this key structure here to this one, and from this one here it left to this one, and from this point here it left to this one, and from this point here it left to this one, and from this one here it left to this one, and from here it left down here. So this is the process. And any time that the market meets a zone of interest, we are going to have a reaction of consolidation and a period of no-go zone. So you need to understand, when am I getting into the trade? Am I getting to the trade when the direction has been defined? If you are patient enough, you must always make money from the trade. But if you are in the haste, you are agitating, you cannot wait, you cannot make a dime from forex. So here, there are different strategies that we could use. Normally, we expect retracement to start from the golden Fibonacci zone. That means we need to see a degree of retracement. Let's say if you put off our fifth level here, we take this momentile. Okay, let's look at this this other way. We will consider the general trend from the high to the low that actually break the consolidation zone. So I will pick from here to here to see how far my retracement zone could go. So I have here 50%, and market has broken above 50%. and market is currently going to here at 61% Fibonacci level. So it's actually 61% Fib level, and here market is actually, we have 78% Fib level as well here. So, and we have 78% here. So normally I would like to go for, let's say, a 51%, 61% Fib level. Let me put it right. I would like to go for 51%, 61%, and 78% Fibonacci level. So I will expect my retracement around that zone, and I will look for a technical correlation. Okay, I will look for a technical correlation to correlate. I want that maybe at the 61% zone, I should have not just a 61% there, but I should have a resistance or a support that means something. And at the 78% zone, I want to also look for confluence. That means two factors meeting together, not just Fibonacci, but I want another confluence, I want another factor to meet. So here at 78%, I will look it as a very important zone for GU, because at this 78% here, we have this key resistance where price has reacted 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, before price breaking above it. So, and since price break this structure, price have not retested it, and it was actually a key structure where price actually reacted upon for about from 2018 to 2020. So it was a steep resistance for 2 years. So it's a key level of structure in this particular market. Same as this low here is a key level of structure. So, as I've explained, market generally has been bullish and probably be moving up to go and test the key structure at 78% Fib level. Now, if market is to reverse, I need to see reversal patterns. And reversal patterns are those patterns that are always given to you where you see a massive reversal. It's clear, all these things, just that we refuse sometimes to hear. Look at this reversal here. It was accompanied by what? A double top structure, like a double top. This other reversal here, that's an M shape, right? This other reversal here were accompanied by what? Same double top structure. So even if the pullback is over here, and definitely I need to look for a double top structure, and where should I look for a double top structure? At least at 61% or 78%, which is quite important at that level, because double top can occur at any point. That's why I say forex is quite critical, and they use the same thing to take away your money, to create the liquidity that they need. So at this point in time, there is no reversal pattern that I've seen here at the moment. And even though the last week seemed to be quite bearish, it was neither really an engulfing pattern. So I've not really seen a bearish pattern or a bearish reversal pattern on a higher time frame like the weekly or the monthly. And so, significantly, I am still bullish for GU. I am still quite bullish that GU at least can push up, because at 78% Fib level, we have a key resistance structure, which we can quite demarcate here. We have a key resistance structure. Let me put away this Fib indicator. So at this 78% Fib level, we have a key resistance which we have demarcated. And so this could be a very great point where this guy is going to go meet. So the entire this year, because this reversal started back in September for GU. The reversal for GU started back in September 2020. And this other reversal that we saw here for GU, right, started in 2020 and ended in 2021. So it took about a year for this other reversal to take point. So we also take into consideration all of those things. And this other one started 2016 and then it stopped in 2018. It took about 2 years. And this one started in September 2020 and we are now still at just May 2023. So we are not even up to a year for this significant reversal we are receiving. So this reversal can occur even for 1 year. And if it can occur for absolutely 1 year, then it will be able to meet our 78% fib level, which is also meeting a significant resistance. And I believe that if this market can push to this wide price level here, then we can see a massive drop from there. So first, you need to understand the macro movement. And I try as much as possible to understand the macro movement. If you want to look at the macro movement, like last month, right? Last month closed to be so bullish. That's when we are looking at forex. This is what we call top-down analysis. You want to understand what is happening on the bigger picture. So last month was quite bullish, and it broke above this resistance where the previous month it showed actually a very bullish sign, and the candle was so consistent, right? So this month is not yet over. So by the end of this month, this market could still close bullish. But if you want to take the trend from last month, then we will say that we are still in a bullish trend as far as GU is concerned. But now that is the macro view of GU. So that's what we think in the long run. And we have possible key structures where GU could go react. Okay. So at these possible key structures, there are strategies that we should develop to be able to drive the market on smaller or day traders. So remember, a market will always move in a zigzag manner. Market buys, market sells. Market buys, market sells. So you can see here, for example, here, whenever market meets a key structure, there is a significant deviation. There is a significant deviation. When market actually met this structure here, market wicked above it, and seeing support and resistance, it was like a stop hunt push. Market wicked above it, and this structure could be updated to this other structure here, which was also a relevant structure. So it was also a relevant structure. So when market met this relevant structure, you saw the market selling for about a week. When the market also made this relevant structure, the market sold for a couple of days. Like, we need to also understand price action. That's what's called price action. You will turn to study what has happened to actually help you to see what will happen in the future. So you see the price behavior when price made this key structure. It was quite damn good. Market actually dropped well. Same thing happened here. And market again has met a key structure along the line, a daily key structure along the line. So this is a key structure. It's quite significant. It's a significant zone. So even though the market is still bullish, right, our market has made a key structure. And since anytime market meets a key structure, there is a significant deviation. So we should also expect a significant deviation for GU. So that's why you saw my analysis the other day. I was predicting a more deep, a more pullback. So we need to analyze this trend that took GU to the current price. So this is the current trend that took GU to the current price. And now this trend need to be analyzed. That means we need to analyze this trend to find out how the pullback would be, how deep the pullback would be. And we need to find significant zones. We need to look at significant zone in that trend. So this is still the bullish GU, but we are looking for setups. That means we are looking for setups. We are looking for new entries, for pullback. We want to know if we are with a pro trend or if we are with a counter trend. That's what we want to know, my friends. So here was a pro trend. So here was a pro trend since it was actually bullish. Here was a pro trend. So now is a phase of a counter trend. So the question is, how deep will the counter trend go? I want to explain to you. If you like, you listen. Like you don't listen. I want to tell you, my friends, if you take this structure here and put here like this line, let me just put this black line. Above this structure, the next key structure was the next red line. And I said, as I've said, if you like, you are food. you are being distracted. Market will move from one key structure to another key structure. So when market break above this red line, it was clear that market is moving to the next red line. But because the institutions, they know that you don't take into consideration this little information, they created a fake sell signal, an M shape, for you to sell earlier. If you had to sell this market, you have sold this market at this red line. If you were looking for a pullback, it should have been on this other red line, not before the red line. And they created a situation before the red line, this M shape that people can see here, so that you can go in before time and you lose your money. Simple like ABC. That's it. And if you went in, definitely you lose your money because you did not trade at key zones. So now, at the moment, we need to pay attention. We need to pay special attention to. We need to pay a very special attention to. We need to pay a very special attention to the current price, and we need to actually analyze the pro trend to see how far the dip could go. And when you look at this, for example, there is a low here. We have a tiny support here where price was reacting. And so there is a lot of buy orders that people are going to set here. So we're looking for, if there is a clearance, it's going to clear beneath this structure. And also, we need to also put our FIP from the initial of the pro trend here. Pro trend considering what is happening currently. So we're going to have our 61% and 70% right down here. So we have our 61% FIP level here. So let's put it on template, 61%. And we have our 71% here. So we need to look for confluence between 61% and 78%. Which of them have confluence? Confluence is that two technical factors meeting together. You know, Fibonacci to itself is a resistant, or is actually a support resistant trading technique. So we need confluence, we need information, we need confluence. And here at 76%, we have this confluence here. We have this confluence, we have this resistance here at 78. So there is confluence at 61, sorry, there is confluence. And here probably could be 60%, I believe 50% FIP level. We also have a confluence here at 50%, a little confluence at 50%. So we have a little confluence at 50% FIP level as well. So those are right here. We have this confluence here as well. Now, we need now to, this is a whole lot. This is not just analyzing the chart, you know. This is a whole lot. This is a whole lot. It's not just about analyzing the chart. It's also giving you that concept to be able to do your own at the end of the day. So you must not depend on me when it comes to analysis like this. So here we have demarcated zone of interest on our chart. So since we have demarcated zones of interest on our chart, what we need to make sure is that this counter trend should remain the counter trend that we are looking forward for, right? And at the end of the day, we need to demarcate our trend. Like, we need to be able to define this trend. So here like that, we had, if we want to define our trend, so we need to define this trend so that we can now follow the trend hintly to know exactly where the trend is going to. So we have this trend, we can define it. Okay, so it breaks down to this low right here. It breaks down to this low right here. I know it's already 6 a.m., but I cannot cut this analysis short because it's actually, if I cut it short, you miss a lot. So we have this. So we will keep to this guideline. If this counter trend is going down, as long as these heights are not being taken off, it means that this market is still in downtrend. And we can see here there was an OB here yesterday. This is an OB. So even though the imbalance on the OB was not that powerful, There was an OB here. And within the OB, we could separate that OB. That means it was a targeted zone, like a point where price swapped to the downside. So if you were looking for a pullback yesterday, because there was actually a liquidity wick candle here yesterday, where you could look at premium and you could look at your premium price here. So you're discounted and your premium price. So the premium price is the lowest when you're looking for a buy setup, and the premium price is the highest price when you're looking for a buy setup. So it's just by dividing your box into two prices. So if this is a liquidity wick you have captured here, you divide the two into equal half, and a GAN box can help you in that action. So this OB here could be captured. The entire OB here, the entire OB structure could be captured, right? So if you capture this entire OB here, and we'll be able to map out our discounted price and our premium price. So you can see quite well inside the OB that we have, from the price went into the premium price already. So the pullback that occur, normally there will always be a pullback, and it was really a massive one. But you cannot compare the pullback to the sell. When the market was selling, how many candles did you have? 1, 2, 3. When it was in the pullback, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see which side is winning. It's the same thing. Which side is winning? When this market was selling here, we had 1, 2. And when it was pulling back, we had 1, 2, 3. So which side weighs? The sell force still weighs to the downside. So now, in our premium price here, and taking into consideration this, our counter trend is still a downtrend. It definitely means that we have not really had a breach to the upside, so we can look for sell opportunity on GU today. And looking for a sell opportunity, as I've always said, forex trading is a game of probability. Anything can happen. You can just get a pop, it goes up. So if you were looking to buy GU rather, it would not really make some sense, because we have some backing for selling GU than buying GU. So rather, looking for a sell opportunity on GU, be more considerate. Now, let me now explain to you the process now of taking a trade, because this is where many of my friends, many of you fail to understand something. Whenever price meets a zone of value, like just to prove to you this zone was significant, you can see when market met this zone here, before this market sold at the first instant here, before this market sold here, for example, let me encircle it, right? Before this market sold here, and market had a phase or a series of consolidation. The market consolidated for a while. It went up, it came down, it went up, it came down, it went up, it came down, it did that, it did that. So some people will be caught in picking trade just in this area, within the area. Many people will be caught. Same thing happened here. We are in the zone of value. So what do you expect from here, my friends? We expect a period where the market is going up and coming down, going up and coming down. So you should be able to, in this point of interest, demarcate your no-go zone. That means a zone which you are not going to enter a trade. Same thing happened when price came to this price level here. You can see that market started consolidating. It will buy a bit, it will sell a bit, it will buy a bit, it will sell a bit, it will buy a bit, it will sell a bit. And all those who found themselves inside here maybe never made profit. They waited for so long and got discouraged about the trade. But now, those people that actually got into the trade when the reversal was quite shown, buying along this line, were looking for buy opportunity where trade has kicked off from the inertia, were making profit and could make more profit and quicker than those who entered during the inertia, because the inertia is a period where there will be manipulation, there will be stop hunts, anything can happen during the inertia. So you need to understand, in which phase of the market are you? Are you inside the inertia? Are you out of the inertia? That means within the inertia, that's where the market direction is identified. And then out of the inertia, that's when the market direction continues. So I want to be in a continuation. That means I don't want to be in the decision making. So it's like in every key zone, there is a point of decision making, and you cannot be the decision maker. The decision maker are those institutions, not you. You cannot make decisions. Yes. And so you just want that the decision that the institution take should favor your setup. So if I was looking to sell GU, for example, here, and at the end of the day, because this is a phase of decision making, you see all sort of consolidation, you see all sort of candle running up, coming down. That is where decisions are being made. You can never make that decision. Anything you do there is a game of probability. I want you to listen to this and follow it, and you will see a great change in your trading. I'm telling you, you will see a massive change. You yourself will be surprised. So, my friends, I want to focus in what? I want to focus in already decision made. I want to follow the institution. I don't want to be part of those people that their money will be used for liquidity. So I will avoid anything inside this. Like price has made my premium price. Yes, I could take a shot. Maybe at this tip, but with a smaller size. I can never leverage here, no matter the fact that price has made my premium price. Validating my premium price or putting into my premium price is a validation for my setup. Like it helped me to validate my setup, but it's not an entry for my setup. Listen, a setup validation is not a setup entry. For the fact that your setup has been validated doesn't mean that you should enter the market. So a setup entry validation or a setup entry should have lowest risks as possible, but a setup validated can have high risks. So setup has been validated, fine, good. Price has made a premium price. Okay, good, that's no problem. But now, I want that price should move out of this area. It is very clear that if price moves from this top area, price will be moving down here. So there's a zone of what we call a free fall zone. So there's a free fall zone. I believe from here like that, it's a free fall. That means you just need to look for any pullback within this structure because there is nothing that is going to hold price to push price up. So that is where I'm looking for my entry because I'm now sure that my counter trend is now to continue. Now, in that continuation of the counter trend, I will look for pullbacks, right? I'll look for pullbacks, and there will be a chance of 95% that after looking for a slight pullback, an entry, you can continue the trend because you are no longer in the phase of decision making. The decision has been made that the market is going to sell. So now the only thing for you now to do is to look for setup to sell the market and you make profit, full stop. But now, don't find yourself in this phase where the decision is being made. That's where you fail because you are being caught at the phase of decision making, not in the phase of enjoying the decision. So as a trader, always put yourself in that position where you are enjoying the decision made by the market maker, especially when the decision has validated your setup. That's where you make profit. And you need to do this. If you don't do this, you always find yourself in the choppy market. You will stay there for one day, market is choppy. For one day, you'll be discouraged. You enter in the morning, profit $10, negative $5, $10, negative $5, $3, negative $4, $5, negative this, only like that, only like that, only like that, only like that, only like that. You feel discouraged and you close the trade. But when you are already enjoying the decision making, you will see you enter, pum, it goes negative $5, it push $10, $20, $30, and you close. My friends, if you can replicate the exact same thing I've done here this morning and on a live account, my dear friends, tomorrow my mentorship will not be open for everyone, and I will not do the mentorship in this group. And even in the Bell Forex private group, you must have a live account to be part of my mentorship program. I don't want wasted effort. I want that at the end of these 2 months, if I suffer and sweat as I'm sweating, it should have result. You must have a live account. I don't know how much you put in the live account, be it $10, $20. You must have a live account that you must even replicate what we are seeing here with the smallest lot size, which is 0.01. So if you want it, you must do this. You must have a live account with exness and with the link of my account. So today, I'll be admitting people into the program. Condition: have an exness account. You text me on WhatsApp. You have an exness account created with my link. You text me. If you still don't know if it was created with my link, you tell me. I can verify. If it was not under, you can place it under, and I will add you to the special mentorship group where we are going to be doing the mentorship for this program. And definitely, you guys are going to see a massive change in your trading skills. My dear friends, have a great day. Have an excellent day. I pray that God protects, guides your account today. No blowing on an account. Use the right risk management, and many things will change for you for the better. Okay.